Welcome back into the channel, Rockstars. October 30th, 2023, tomorrow, of course, Halloween, and a really great question that we get asked all the time, that I get asked at least, and a lot of resellers do, is about seasonal Halloween decorations, Thanksgiving, Christmas, all the different seasonal stuff. You can see we kind of got a little bit of stuff rocking in our house. We didn't go as big as we did last year, unfortunately, but we're gonna go big for Christmas. I like Christmas decorating more than I do Halloween, to be honest with you. We got like a little dead body chilling here. We got the inflatables you just saw. We got this cool guy. We'll turn him on. He's got lights and eyes and all sorts of stuff. Kate sort of decorated the front a little bit. But anyways, yeah, we get asked about seasonal. Should you sell your seasonal stuff all year round, or should you just sell it during the season when you have time to ship it and then put it away, pack it up and list it again next year? Or should you leave it up past the holiday and let people shop on it the rest of, the 11 months leading up to the next year's season? Well, the question is all year round, and I'll tell you why. I want to thank the sponsor of today's video, ProEcommercelister, your one-stop shop for listing services. Simply take photos of your inventory, upload them into our system in our mobile app or website, and we do the rest. Titles, descriptions, conditions, item specifics, return times, handling times, and shipping policies. You simply price your item and make them live on the platform. Contact ProEcommercelister below at www.proecommercelister.com or email us at proecommercelister@gmail.com for full instructions and pricing. And thank ProEcommercelister for being a sponsor of the Rockstarflipper YouTube channel. All right, so when we're talking about things like Halloween decorations and seasonal stuff, Christmas and Thanksgiving and all that, there are people who are, of course, going to pay top dollar leading up until the holiday. September, they'll pay top dollar for Halloween stuff. October, they'll pay top dollar for Thanksgiving, and November for Christmas. But there are also people who shop all during the year. Now, some people after the holiday are going to look for a deal. They're going to look for 50% off because they're used to the brick and mortar stores. But all that stuff has been bought up and it's not available anymore. You know how the stores run out of all that stuff and they don't have any more of it. So there are people who still need it for, there are people who do drama stuff and people who do plays, and there are people who do costume stuff, and there are people who want to buy it for next year and they don't want to wait to see it run out again next year. So they're willing to pay a decent price. Maybe not full max price, but close, sometimes max, but they're willing to pay for that throughout the year or early. They might start shopping for Halloween decorations in May, June, July, just to get ahead of the crowd, right? There's always people who do Christmas in July. There's people who constantly want to make sure they have everything they have, and they have the money to do it at certain times, and they'll go looking. So there is no reason to take that merchandise down. If it's not selling all year round, at least it's still up, it's active, it has a chance to sell. And when it comes back around to next year, then you'll be able to sell it then if it doesn't sell throughout the year. But if you were to take down those hundreds of items, let's say you had hundreds of pieces of decorations and ornaments or this and that, and you're somebody who got a deal on that stuff, then you lose out on what could be hundreds or thousands of dollars in sales throughout the year. There's nobody that says you have to leave it up and discount it. You can leave it up and price it at your normal price, or give it a small little discount and then let people have a chance to buy it. Taking it down guarantees that you have zero chance of them buying it because it's not listed, rather than have it up there and let them buy it throughout the year. Now with holidays, since holidays are only at one time during the year, that's a little like, okay, you could sell some of it, maybe it'll wait till next year, but you will sell some of it. The other one I get a lot is about seasonal fall, winter stuff, summer bathing suit stuff. Should I sell winter stuff during the summer? Well, don't forget, just because it's winter here or summer here doesn't mean it isn't winter or summer somewhere else. In the middle of June, when we're wearing bathing suits and shorts, somewhere else in the world they're wearing turtlenecks and down jackets, right? So you can find those buyers through international shipping, which eBay takes care of for you by having all those coats up. Now, it used to be when eBay's limits were different that people would say, oh, well, I'm running over my allotment of free listings and it's costing me insertion fees. I have always advocated that insertion fees, paying that extra 10 cents or 20 cents if you're over your limit, to have, let's say 200 items and you're paying an extra, 20 cents, an extra 40 bucks a month to have them listed over a few months, you could easily sell that in 2 items, right? So I never think about, oh, I'm going to take items down just to avoid insertion fees. I think that's silly. I think you're investing in yourself having it up. Also, you may not have the right store level, and you might want to check into which store subscription you have, because even the basic store now gives you 1,000 and the premium store gives you 10,000. So that's quite a lot of allotments of free listings. So make sure you are on the right store. But with that said, seasonal stuff for temperature-wise, weather-wise, definitely leave that stuff up all year round. For holiday-wise, in my opinion, would recommend leaving it up, maybe giving it a small discount, running sales on it, and letting it sell throughout the course of the year. Remember, you got 11 more months of having it up. Over the course of 11 months, if you have decent stuff, people will and should buy it, especially leading up to the next month before that holiday. And even earlier, people want to get ahead of the gun, jump the gun, and get what they need for their holiday. So I believe it is in your best interest to leave all of that stuff listed. You may not think so. There's some people that'll disagree, but I would think the majority of people would agree with me in the comments to leave seasonal, holiday, and weather temperature clothing and other items up for the entire year. What do you think? Please do feel free to leave it down in the comment section below. I appreciate that as always. And if you could hit that like button and subscribe to this channel, it would mean a lot to me. And also don't forget that description box below. It has a lot of amazing helpful links, from cross-posting and List Perfectly to accounting with My Reseller Genie and Pro E-commerce Lister, my listing service, where you send us photos and we make listings for you. We'll do all the work. Just send us the photos and we'll take care of the rest. Make sure you check that out. There's a discount code in the website linked down there. And until the next video, thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you next time.